Four people talk for a while, and then stuff happens.
You make it sound so interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys, so I saw the play last night, and it was terrifying, and I mean that as a huge compliment. This was unlike any play I've ever seen in my life. There were jump scares, there was a ton of psychological fear playing in, like the hairs on my arm were standing up the whole time. I'm curious for you guys, is that why you both decided to step into this project? Had you seen it? Had you heard about it? Or was it just kind of a place in your career where you're like, I want to try something new, do something new?
Well, I've been, bugging my agents for a while now to do theater because it's where I grew up and I love it. And then when I read the script, it actually scared me, freaked me out.
Terrifying.
So it's so rare that you read a script that's movie, TV, or play that genuinely scares you.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh wow, this is having a real emotional response on me. So yeah, let's do it. And then just to be able to do theater again, and also here in LA, so I don't have to uproot my family and my kid and everything. It's really nice.
Yeah, me too. I had a thrilling experience first reading it, and when it was over, I was like, if seeing this play is anything like reading it just was, I have to do it.
Yeah.
But it is a thrill ride, but also as we've been digging into it,
It's funny.
It's funny, and it's also tragic, and there's a lot to dig into. It's like you're doing a play that's actually got a lot of depth that you maybe don't realize at first, but once you see the whole thing, and we can't give anything away, but it goes pretty deep, and so there's a lot to mine every night. I think that's often a thing with doing a play. It's like sometimes you just figure the play out and then you're kind of on repeat every night, but I feel like with this, there's more to dig into, and it's sort of, there's more to mine every single night and to find and to explore, and so that's what I think, for me, keeps me excited to come back.
It goes deep, but without getting
without slowing down
pretentious or heady. It's definitely still really entertaining, even though it does have these deeper ideas about gentrification and stuff like that. But it's never pretentious. It's always just kind of thrilling.
It's a roller coaster.
It's definitely part of the reason. I mean, I haven't seen horror thriller done on stage in a very long time. I remember there's a play called The Woman in Black or something that I saw, but I haven't seen anything like this in a really long time, and it was such a fast read for me when I got the script, and I did not see the ending coming at all. So immediately I just was so honored and excited that they wanted me to be in the play, and said yes immediately.
Yeah, for me it was, I didn't get how scary, I mean, I didn't get all the jump scares and all that. When I read it, I was just very moved by it. The relationships between the characters, the themes of it, I was just really, really, really taken with it, because it's something that's very close to me. But then being in front of an audience and having them tell us kind of with their reactions how jumpy and terrifying, I was I think the first preview, I was like, I can't believe this is working. I was like, holy crap! Okay.
I think we were all a bit shocked about how well they were responding.
Yeah.
Well, I was sitting in the audience last night, and people were yelling. I don't even
Oh, it was great.
I've never experienced anything like this.
Neither have I.
And
Me
there
neither.
is a lot of depth. It's about relationships. There's so much at play. It's not just like people are getting stabbed or something. That doesn't give anything away. But it really was an experience. And I've never had that kind of experience in a play atmosphere before. What's it like being on stage and hearing people screaming, saying things, yelling things out?
It's incredible to hear that, and it always is very shocking because it's never really at the same time. Somebody will be all the way one side of the house, scream so loud, and then it'll make other people laugh over here. I had a friend come see it and said that it was like being on a roller coaster with their row mates. So their entire row, they were all checking in and talking and being like, what do you think? What do you think's going on? And they would all scream at the same time and then laugh together. So it becomes this real communal experience for an audience. And it's exciting as an actor.
The moment the play was over, I honestly can't say anything. I'm too scared to talk about anything. I feel like I need to see it again.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna let you all describe the plot.
Oh.
What can you share? How would you describe this without giving anything away?
4 people talk for a while, and then stuff happens.
You make it sound so interesting.
Yeah.
And this is truly an ensemble. I would say all 4 of you are literally on stage 99% of the time.
Yeah.
What has that experience been like as an actor? What have you guys learned from each other? How has the experience been different from other things you've done? More fun?
Well, we can't stand each other, which is like, get me off stage. No, I think it's been.
It's fun 'cause
unless
we
I'm the
like
weakest
each
link.
other.
We all like each other.
We
and
do
and
really
we're
like each other. We have a lot of fun.
We have our group Coyote Hugs at the beginning of the show, and we've been a real team.
Yeah.
4-person team here.
For me, it's always. I mean, I really have won the lottery with this cast. Just down the line, it's been such a pleasure, and that's generally why I like to do theater, because it's a very film, TV. I don't know, it can be very lonely and it's very fragmented. But in this, it's a proper job, and you're all in it together, and you're just a lot of camaraderie there. So that's. Am I answering your question?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what I love about it. If that was the question.
I agree. It's so wonderful to work with actors who I can't wait to get on stage with and connect to. And we've developed a little bit of a cast ritual before we get on stage. There are some coyotes in the play, as you know, and we kind of get in a little huddle and we howl. We do. It just happened organically like one time, and now it's become like a thing that, it's us against, the world. We got to carry this thing every night, and it's really lovely when we really all get along. It's great.
While I was waiting out in the lobby before I came in, I'm like, I have so many friends who don't live in London, don't live in Los Angeles, who would love to see this show. So personally, I'm manifesting a movie. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
I'm just trying to get through the month, and we'll talk about it after
I'm
that.
getting ahead of myself.
I'm a very present moment type person.
Yeah.
I don't really. If I thought about the future really a lot, then I probably would have never become an actor. So I'm not a person who thinks about the future. That I don't
Good
plan.
advice for
Yeah.
wannabe actors.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe, but
Hollywood, baby. Let's go.
I don't know if I'd make it to the film
You
version.
would. Yes, you would.
I'm sure.
You're so
There's a lot of, but maybe, who knows?
Well,
I would hire you.
I'm
Yeah.
manifesting it myself. I love the ghost element. Personally, I know we're just meeting each other, but I'm into all of it. I buy into all of it. Have there been any, funny things that have happened on set? Any, spooky encounters?
There's a ghost.
I believe.
Enough said.
Constance told me there is a ghost presence here on set. Can you confirm, deny? I asked if there's been any spooky behind the scenes encounters. She said there is a ghost.
Well, maybe some things have been happening.
Or
My
she's-
door
or
gets
she-
locked all the time. I don't know, and I have to get someone to come unlock it, which I think is weird.
I feel very out of the loop right now.
Is there something that she hasn't told us? We have to ask her.